G'day folks, my name is Sean and this is Air Photography. So today we're going to be taking a look at some chargers from Anker. This is their new GanPrime lineup and they're actually pretty impressive. I've been using Anker products for many years, and in full transparency, Anker did send these products to me to test, and they're also sponsoring this video. I normally don't do sponsored videos, but I did make an exception for Anker just because I do use their products on a regular basis. Some of my earliest product reviews back when I started my channel were Anker power banks. Now, having good, reliable, and safe chargers are very important, especially nowadays because companies tend to not send chargers with their products. We've seen that with Apple and no longer sending chargers with their iPhones. Most recently, DJI has stopped sending chargers out with their drones. So having a good dedicated charger that can charge all your products is pretty important. Now, some of the features of their new lineup include Power IQ 4.0. Basically, that is power management. It can allocate power to different ports depending on what is required. It also includes Active Shield 2.0, and that will prevent overheating, again allowing you to safely charge all your products. So let's go ahead here and we're going to take a look at some of their traditional chargers first. This is the 737 charger, and it is a 65 watt charger. So plenty of power there to meet most people's needs. And with the Power IQ, you can get a full 65 watts out of one of these USB-C ports, or again, if you're powering two devices, it'll allocate the wattage depending on what is required. You can see here we have two USB-C ports and we have a USB-A port. At the back here we do have a plug that folds in, which is great for travel. Keeps the whole package relatively small when you're packing it away. At 65 watts you can easily charge most of your devices, including the DJI Avata, the Mini 3 Pro here, GoPros, and even the DJI Mavic 3. So a great choice if you're looking for something small and compact, but yet still powerful. The next item here is very similar, except it's just a little bit more powerful. Again, this is called their 737. The only difference is this is capable of 120 watts. Again, if we take a look at it here, you can see we have two USB-C ports and a USB-A port. We also have that fold-in plug at the back. A charger like this is good if you do need more power, if you're going to be powering something like a Macbook. Plus you have other devices you're going to be charging at the same time. Something like this is a good choice. Now the next item here is a step up again. This is their 747, and this is a 150 watt charger. Again, we have a fold out plug at the back. On the front here it is a little bit different. As you can see, we have one USB-A port, and below that we have three USB-C ports. Again, all powered by Power IQ 4.0. So at 150 watts, it's quite powerful and it will meet all your charging needs. Anker has managed to pack all that power into still something that has a fairly small footprint. And again, for travel, that can be very important. Now, the next item here is probably my favorite. This is called the 737, and it is a charger as well, but it also has the benefit of having a 10,000 milliamp battery built into it. Again, on the back here, we do have a fold-away plug, and if we take a look at the charging ports here, you can see we have a USB-A. Above that, we have two USB-C ports. This one here is out only. However, the one right above that is in and out. This is a combined 65 watt charger. So again, quite powerful to meet most of your needs. Now moving on here, they have a couple of other interesting charging solutions, especially for people who do travel a lot. This here is like a portable power bar. As you can see here at the top, we have two traditional plugs that you can plug in any kind of device. At the bottom here, you can see we have two USB-C and two USB-A. At the back here is where we plug in the power cable, as you can see here. So this is great for people who do a lot of travel. You're going to be spending a lot of time in airports, hotels. You'll always have a nice portable charging station at hand. It's quite thin and compact, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. Now, one interesting thing that they've done here, you can see how thin the product is. So they've come up with some pretty interesting engineering. When you plug something in, you can see how it pops out to accommodate the plugs. When you pull it out, it just pops back in. So a really interesting product and great for travel. Now the next one here is actually my favorite, and this one here is really good for travel just because it is so compact. Again, this is basically a portable power bar. If we unplug it there, you can see we have traditional plugs at the front there and at the back. We also have a USB-A and two USB-C. This is capable of 65 watts, so again, it will meet most people's needs. So you can use it just in this configuration, plug it in if you just need to split some ports. But the interesting thing about this is you can see it has this rubber sleeve all the way around it, and you can fold it up. And below that, you can see it reveals an extension cord. So if you're going to be somewhere and you need some extra length, you can just undo it, just like that there, and now you have some extra reach. When you're done, you just wrap the cord around it again, tuck the rubber flap away. When you're ready to pack up and go home, you can just attach that part in there like that, and now you have a nice compact device. That's not going to take up a lot of room in your luggage. Now, just quickly before we go here, I want to show you what Anker has done The thing with these chargers is that when you plug them in, they can be a little top heavy, especially if you have a lot of cords dangling from them, big, thick, heavy cords. Depending where you are, you might run into a place where the plugs aren't that tight anymore. And if you're worried about it falling out, all you have to do is slide your charger in like that. And you can see we have all these suction cups all the way around it. That'll just help it to hold in securely if you need it. Even if it's an irregular shaped plug, as long as a couple of these are making contact with something, that's more than enough to hold it in. Myself, I haven't needed to use them yet, but it is a nice touch that they are there if I do want them. So that's a look at the Anker GanPrime lineup. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. It's always greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And we'll see you in the next one.